Question 1. Were some of the targets of the key activity accomplished? Which one and why? Well, I believe that all of our targets were accomplished since I did understand the differences of the functions, while I also learned that they're all basically the same, and now I can relate them and translate them from any form to any other form. Second question. Did you use math language and notation to represent the problem? How did you do it? I tried to use the most precise language when translating the function into different types of functions. Some keywords could be maximum height, X seconds to impact the ground, and even fall and release, since these words give you explain to you what happens in the action and in our problem. So these are not very mathematical words, but they are very precise, and as I already said, they explain our problem. And when doing the graphs and all, we made the graphs and tables as clear as possible, since different problems are better represented in different forms. Third question. Did you identify the variables of each function? What did you learn? I did identify the variables, and I believe that identifying them can sometimes be a little bit confusing, but not all. If you have clear what happens in your function and in your problem, then you most probably know which are your variables, which one is the dependent and which one is the independent. It's even in their names, it's very simple. The dependent variable is the one that will change, that will depend according to your independent variable, that it's the one that will change the dependent. But the independent doesn't need the dependent to change. The independent doesn't need anything. Fourth question. Did you create strategies to obtain the information? Which ones? I believe that I didn't really create strategies at all because my whole team tried to search for functions on magazines, but we didn't understood by that moment what was a function correctly. So we didn't know what we were looking for. But now that I've done this whole project and this whole investigation, I believe that I could create a strategy in which I know what I'm looking for, and that way it will be easier to find information wherever I would want to. And the last question. If you would have to do the key activity again, what would you do differently and why? I think that maybe I would have got the function from different sources, as I already mentioned, so then I could relate more to being able to find information wherever I want to, and I would also improve the quality of my work, since there is always something that can be done better. Thanks.